The Battle of Blair Mountain was a significant event in American history and is considered the largest labor uprising in the country's history. The battle took place in the Appalachian Mountains of West Virginia in 1921 and involved thousands of coal miners who were fighting for better working conditions and union recognition. At the time, West Virginia was one of the largest coal-producing states in the country, and the coal mines were controlled by a small group of wealthy mine owners who had little regard for the safety or well-being of their workers. The miners, many of whom were immigrants, were paid low wages, worked long hours, and were subjected to dangerous working conditions. In response to these conditions, the United Mine Workers of America began organizing the miners and calling for better working conditions and union recognition. The mine owners, however, were determined to maintain their control over the industry and resisted the efforts of the UMWA. Tensions between the miners and the mine owners came to a head in 1920 when the UMWA called for a strike. The mine owners responded by hiring private security forces and evicting striking miners from their company-owned homes. The situation quickly escalated, and violence broke out between the miners and the security forces. The violence continued to escalate, and by the summer of 1921, a full-scale conflict had erupted between the miners and the mine owners. The miners, who were heavily outnumbered and outgunned, decided to take up arms and fight for their rights. On August 24, 1921, the miners, who had organized into an army of over 10,000 men, marched towards the town of Logan, where they planned to confront the mine owners and demand better working conditions. The miners were met by a force of over 3,000 armed mine guards, who were hired by the mine owners to protect their interests. The two sides clashed in what would become known as the Battle of Blair Mountain. The battle lasted for 5 days and involved intense fighting, with both sides suffering significant casualties. The miners were ultimately defeated, and the mine owners retained their control over the industry. Despite their defeat, the Battle of Blair Mountain is remembered as a significant moment in the struggle for workers' rights in America. The battle brought national attention to the plight of coal miners in West Virginia and helped to pave the way for the formation of labor unions in the coal mining industry. In conclusion, the Battle of Blair Mountain was a pivotal moment in American history and marked a significant milestone in the struggle for workers' rights. The battle was fought by thousands of coal miners who were fighting for better working conditions and union recognition. And despite their defeat, their bravery and determination inspired generations of workers to continue the fight